Hello, 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 everyone. Here I am. About the very important topic, I'm going to tell you it is all about detachment. And really, literally, in this video, I am telling you how it feels when you are detached and how you should be feeling right now if you really want to detach. Okay, see, first of all, there are lots of mentors, legends, Abraham Hicks, Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor, Dr. Joseph Murphy, to whom I have listened and I'm following so much. But practically, if I want to tell you very easily as a friend, maybe, as a best friend, and we're not talking anything about spiritually, then what would I tell you? What is this being detachment? Okay. So, this is actually, very simple thing. When we talk about something has really bad occurred to you, then you fell into all these spiritual awakenings, and then you've learned everything, and you are also removing your unwanted creations, and you are also creating beautiful life that you want. And for this, you really have to be detached. So it is really something like big thing for a person who has already gone through little bit of personal traumatic events. They need, I mean, you, if watching a video, you have something happen in your life and you actually need love, you need a support, that all right, everybody is just going through some or the other issues at some or the other stages of life. It's all right, nothing wrong is happening with you. Then you will be able to understand it very much quickly. Like, when you're fresh, then you can study. But when you are dog tired, like you have already given two exams and you come home and you really have no time to eat and sleep, and you have to study tomorrow again as your exam, then you will not be able to digest all these difficult words, isn't it? So I am really telling you, this is really, I mean, I was also studying right now, and this really came in my mind and changed my perception as well, entirely of the situation. So let's move towards actual explanation of all these things, how it occurs. So, uh, just, if you're getting your ex back, if you are manifesting your SP, you must be in a relationship with this person. And do you remember the nice and happy times with you? Do you remember the times when he used to call you so many times? And what was the situation that time? All right, pause this video here and you can also note it down on a piece of paper. Okay. And straight away, I'm telling you, I'm actually giving you the answer. All right. Um, when we are in a relationship and when he's already calling me so many times, I have experienced this. And what I was doing that time is, probably I used to study something, or I had to go somewhere and were not at the hospital. Few valuable people, the legends in our industry, they we have some conversation, communication, business deals, and I used to discuss it with him. Sometimes I used to be with the parents or the family, and when he used to call me, I was like, what is it? I mean, why are you calling me so many times? You know, what's wrong with you, or what's wrong with us? Nobody died. What was this panic situation all about? You know, so actually, he was a random. I was a very, very confident person right from the beginning. And unfortunately, I jumped down into the news. Let's not talk about it. I came out of it like, amusing flying eagle or the phoenix. So, if you listen to this scenario, I have absolute no thoughts about him. No loving thoughts as well, and no negative thoughts as well. You know, like he's not calling me. How come he can live without me? How come he has not yet called me? Right now, also, I'm excited, and I also tell him, sometimes Oh, give me this news, give me this news, I have to do this, I have to do that, and whatever. In spite of being so much back to normal stage, this is attachment. And what happens is the person energetically feels there is detachment, like there is no thought transmission, and the person is absolutely, from within. The person is alone, in his mentality, because we live in the mental world, and you may be knowing or you may not be knowing, your person may be knowing or may not be knowing, you are constantly sensing energy, every person is constantly sensing energy. So what happens is he feels it's not you are actually doing something that you love, that you're passionate about. Like, I have to give this exam, I have to pass this exam in the first attempt, I have to study these things, I have to collect notes, I have to meet these people, and he feels that he's not looked after, or he feels that how come she has not yet called me. My man actually said these things to me, you won't believe it. He actually said so. This is his line, this is not my line. And what happens is they are manifesting it unknowingly. But we have to be energetically under our control and don't give energy to that, whatever is making you into the needy state. And it is so much stronger in case of lovers because we are heart to heart connected and we sense that up. So detachment is absolutely like, I don't have any expectations. If right now, see, I'm enjoying a glass of milk, okay, and I was studying, so I just decided to share it. Really important thing, that will change your life totally, change your mental state instantly the moment you see this video. So share it over the channel. I'm so much busy occupied in doing the things that I love. I'm studying something is really, charging your brains and being occupied in that. So I'm not sending any thoughts to him, I'm not texting him, I'm not waiting for his text, I'm not calling him, or I'm not receiving uh, any romantic psychic attacks from him. Like, why you are not yet calling me? And I feel something suddenly, and I just call him. There was nothing wrong, but I just thought of you and I just called you. No. And I'm absolutely stable, I'm absolutely stable from within. Like, we are stable from within, with reference to our relationships with all other people except our SP. Why so? Because if your sister is not calling you, you won't think all these things that you are thinking right now when you're not receiving a call from your SP, isn't it? you know this all is the energy that we have given, and energy is what, these all are the thoughts that we have given, importance that we have given to his call, to his news, to this wedding confirmation, to this wedding. It is, everything is important. So important is your sister. When your sister is with you and you're sharing this joy with her, isn't it feeling more tinglings? And he also feels that his woman, is his girl, is very special. We have people to share it with us, people to pamper you, and it really enhances the happiness, the moment, the womanliness in you, that really attracts him more towards you. But really, be detached is, he's not calling you, forget about anything has ever occurred in your life. There was any fight, any misunderstanding, the separation, or he is not calling you, or he said something painful, bad words to you, and you think that's the reason he's not going to call me. Forget everything. It is not true. It was just an illusion under the impact of some negative energies. Nothing else than that. And when you think positive, it is measure the knowledge that makes the difference. It is actually a magical world. Okay, it is not that you are going to listen to this video and you are going to receive it. You are actually creating this communication. Understand. And the moment you understand this, by doing so, I create the communication. Okay, so if you want communication from him, you have to create it. And once you do this abracadabra, then outside 3D events changes and you get his phone call. Okay, tremendously positive mentality. We have to be extremely confident on ourselves, and he's just a person who's madly in love with you. He can really do anything for you. He's always there for you. He is very much restless, even if he's working in an office or in his meetings or in the conferences. He's always checking his phone. He's always looking at his mobile screen. He's always looking at your online messenger wherever you are connected. He is so much addicted to you, and he really loves you. He feels his life is totally impossible without you, and he knows that you are his strength. He feels very confident, very positive when he talks to you. He feel you are the place wherein he can come, he can be what he is originally. There is nothing to hide. You know him, you accept him, and you are here to polish him further to make the best version of him. You know that he is for you, and he knows that you are the person made for him. And he is just very restless when he's not seeing your phone call. When he's he's constantly looking at your photos, he's constantly reading your messages again and again. He can't wait to see you, he can't wait to talk to you. He is never ready to keep the phone down when you're talking on a phone, even if 2 hours continuously. He is really a very nice person. He is a very gentleman. He is really a person who loves you from your heart. I mean, from his heart. I'm sorry. And he really loves you. He is such a nice person. God has sent to you. And just, don't create any bad image, bad thoughts about such a nice, lovely person in your life who just loves you so much. He's your baby, he's your everything, he's your everything, he's your man, he's your the handsome man, he's your cutie pie, he's everything. And he needs you. He always needs you. You are his power. So be confident, it is you who will handle him. And for this you really have to be powerful, because your man is very powerful. So you have to handle him by being confident, being balanced, being self-loving person, and showing him that I'm always there for you. Always be in a state of giving. Give love, give love, give support, give support. Be his strength. Don't ask for the strength. And it really works amazingly, like a magnet, and it draws him towards you. It is not just a dialogue that you are going to read a script. It is the within, the strength you have to gain by doing meditations. And when we are doing meditations, remember, we only get a partner who is for our highest good. Okay, so if a person is not for you, or if you are not for this person, you both will fall apart, and you both will get good match. you know this is what we want. We don't want anybody to be in the pain. So the detachment is totally being detached of that, because you have given importance, you have given energy to this phone call, so much of energy to this phone call. Something has occurred and he told me he's never going to talk to me, he told me he's never going to call me, and how am I going to tell him, talk to him? How can he do this with me? I'm not like this, blah 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 blah. I have to get married, I have to have my children, I have to have my family, I have to get a car. Stop it. He just said it in that moment. It really doesn't mean like that. And everything changes, even you change. When you meditate, you become so stronger, and sometimes again you fluctuate and you feel, oh my god. So he is also changing. Don't give him energy that he will remain in this state for months or years. No, it was just for that moment. And he can't live without you. Trust yourself, trust your love, trust on him. If you're a nice person, you are ready to do anything for him. He loves you. He can't live without you. And he will come, he will tell, when you will think of all these things, he will come, he will tell you everything, how much I missed you, and I was really in some trouble, or I was really having some issues, so I was not able to connect with you. I'm very happy that you didn't misunderstand, and you give me my time, thank you, thank you so much. I feel so blessed to have you in my life. You're such a strength of mine. So totally detached from it. He's just a person who was always with you, who is always with you. Maybe he will call you today or tomorrow or a week later. It is okay. We are not going to give our energy in the thought form that anything negative has occurred, that he don't want me, he don't love me. What should I do to get his phone call? Something really bad has occurred. Don't give bad has occurred event your energy by saying it was so bad. No, it was nothing. Doesn't matter whatever happens, how many times we fight, we just have no impact on each other because love ultimately wins. Just detach from it. Nothing has happened. You are alive, he is alive, you both are living on a same planet, connected with internet. Come on, we both can talk anytime. All right. And your job is to just be ready to receive his call. And how are you going to be receiving mode, be in a receiving mode? Simply by detaching. Nothing has occurred. Everything is okay. Nothing has occurred. Everything is okay with your relationship. He loves you so much. That's it. This will help you detach him and getting detachment from the outcome. Nothing has occurred, everything is absolutely fine and okay. He's just a same person, it is just the same love that you were having yesterday before fight with him. And when somebody fights, actually the person realizes the importance of other person in the absence of that person. As you are realizing and you are doing all these things to get his phone call, he's also realizing the same thing. Don't give the thoughts these feelings. We instantly sense the negative energies or the needy energies, and we feel like, no, I don't want to talk to her. Don't send negative or needy energies into the universe. He's constantly receiving energy and he's replying it to you. You are his doll and he is in love with you. Have this equation in front of you. Do not reverse it. Otherwise, you will keep running behind him. And this is detachment. I know everything is all right. What a big deal. All right, you didn't call me that day, ma. So what? What? It's okay. Sometimes it really happens, like a brother calls or a sister calls, and we are just like, hey, you didn't pick my phone call or something, and we just say that, what, I was in a toilet. What a big misunderstanding. I mean, I was just in a toilet, how can I pick up your phone call? I just saw that my phone was discharged, I just put it to the charging. It took 30 minutes, after that I turned it on, and I saw your missed call and I instantly called you back. We take wrong things in our mind. And with SP, why this happens is because we are emotionally very much attached. Don't be this much attached that you will think negative. Have very healthy attachment. I know he's going to call me, I know he can't live without me. It's okay if he needs little bit of his time. Let him come to me and then I will explain it to him, everything. Let him be in a calm stage, happy state. Something when he's not angry, and he will at least listen to me. When he's angry, there is no point in shouting behind him. Just relax for a second. Everything is okay. And by doing this, you are actually creating this communication. You are not waiting for this communication that I'm detached and now when will it come. No, no, no. You are actually creating this communication. Okay, be more happy, be more positive, and energetically he senses you. He senses all this happiness of you, all your happy vibes, and he misses you. He misses your happy smile, he misses your way of talking and everything, and he then constantly keep on seeing your photos, he constantly feels like talking to you, he does lots of attempts to reach out to you. Likewise. All right. So everything is energy, and in this energy game of entire life, what we have to do is we have to give our energy to ourselves only. To ourselves. Increase your own power that I am loved and everybody loves me. Don't give them the power that you're very much important for me and I cannot live without you. You know, this will totally change the equations in a wrong way. You know, I love you. I love you. And I know that you love me. Have this balance. This is all about the detachment. And I just remembered a phase in my life. So I just thought this is very powerful and let me share it with you. And this is the proof, because when I was actually in the state, I was getting lots of phone calls from him. I was getting so many messages from him, like constant messages, like I mean, let me keep little bit of confidentiality, but this is really truth. I was in this mentality when I attracted all these. Okay, and quickly jump to this. Literally watch this video so many times because it will really stop you creating more negativities in your life. And what happens is your parents and all also sense this energy, and they also start torturing you all about, literally torturing you about wedding and girl and marry in the best time or something. So you are actually pushing your wedding away. Yeah, so don't do that. Listen to this video so many times, and I have spent a lot of years in meditation, so I'm really telling you, I have reached this stage, and by just listening my videos you can catch my vibrations where I am right now. You're receiving all these thoughts, so it will change your mentality instantly and be in this mental stage. If he calls you right now, what are you going to do? You're going to cry, you are going to shout out, or you are going to I was just waiting for your call, oh my god, thanks for god you called me. No. When you are absolutely detached, how was I when he used to call me? Those times I was like normal. Yeah, what is it? And if he asked me like, have you had a food or something? What? Is there anything urgent? I'll just give you a call back. What? Something like that. Absolutely normal. Give this energy tone. You're in love. You're talking to him in love. Like lying down in a bed and he's asking you something. What? I mean, he's always there for you. You know that. Why would you show some different voice tones or some lack of him or something? Stupid. You're 24/7 connected with him because of this love. And he knows now how much you love me because he's also getting energetically all these signals. So just love yourself. Don't cry now, whoever watching my video. And just be little detached. It will really help you. And we girls who are very emotional, even boys are also very emotional. My man is more emotional. So yeah, that's it. Mentally be very strong. I always get his phone call. I just think of him and I get his phone call. He's just like that. Change his image. His image in your mind is what? His image in your mind is what? He's not calling you. He's so much angry. Change it. He's such a lovely person. He always calls me so many times. I mean, that's what our relationship is. He loves talking to me and I love talking to him. And we love talking to each other. It is a routine. He's just like this. His nature is like this. Change his image. Change your image. Write it down on a piece of paper and do the scripting. I have done already the videos all about it. Stopping now in this video. If you want to read or if you want to listen about scripting, go through my other videos. I'll link it down in the description box below. Give me some time because there are now lots of videos and I am yet to work on all these. All right. So give me some time. But you can definitely go through the playlists that are there in my channel, and you can find it on channel page and you can really listen to all these videos. All right, bye, love you.